Just because I'm strong doesn't mean I can take it, nor do I want to. If I knew that loving you meant weakening me, then I'd retreat. Because while I was giving him something he could feel, he was draining me dry.
Rewind. Scroll up. Scroll up.
Yes.
Just because I'm strong doesn't mean I can take it, nor do I want to. If I knew that loving you meant weakening me, then I'd retreat. Because while I was giving him something that he can feel, he was draining me dry. Watching me cry as if he were trying to connect the dots to formulate a lie, to soften the blow to his own ego, every time his lines didn't supply or add up. But the dots were never there, nor were the multiple affairs, hidden text messages, or false sense of love and support that he'd swear I did. You might be asking, well, why stay with him then? I guess it was the woman in me that desired to see the very vision he had of himself that he wanted to become. I wanted to help him build, readjust, find and define the purpose of his purpose, but I failed. I failed to understand that the lack thereof of a man lingers in his eyes, distorting potential and possibilities, blinding optimism, reflecting a vision onto another that they themselves see of themselves. That's why my love felt like lies. My words were as weapons, and my kiss was a signal of sabotage, preparing to take him for everything he had left. Every action of mine was a trigger of his past, unhealed and misunderstood, holding his heart hostage, ready for battle and awaiting the next attack on his life. I could have fought and argued, tear down and immobilized this gem, this pillar, this mark of a man that's been targeted by society as a bad dude just because of the color of his skin. Fitting the description of the next unmarked jail cell, only suitable for minimum wage jobs and graves. Constantly shot without the opportunity to explain.
I know, right? Rewind. Scroll up to that line right there.
I could have fought, tear down, argued, and immobilized this gem, this pillar, this mark of a man that's been targeted by society as a bad dude just because of the color of his skin. Fitting the description of the next unmarked jail cell, or only suitable for minimum wage jobs and graves. Constantly shot without the opportunity to explain, so I chose to put my gun away. Because all the while I thought I was pleading my case, why you keep hurting me this way, I was disregarding his signs to be saved. While he was trying to uphold this reputation of a man, he was struggling to not only find the words to explain the state of his mind, but the stage of his heart. Not that he was unwilling, he was afraid. Afraid that his next confidant would be his next conspirator, plotting his demise. I stayed because he can. I stayed because he will. I stayed because some of the best that we have struggled with some of the same ills. Expected to stand and destined to lead, but whoever cared long enough to teach are men. Our men have been separated from their homes, uprooted from their culture, taught a history of indifference to make them believe that nobody will ever want you unless. That one word of unless still plagues till this day, making one less of a leader, one less of a father, one less of a brother, unless you fill in the blank. But the creator of all creation made no mistake when his vision of a king began to take shape. No matter what chains have been placed, his crown could never be erased. Sold for pennies and used for labor, they cut down the head and watched the rest scatter. Thinking a people would be down forever, they forgot this black man came forth from his mother, a woman, a queen. Understanding my own royalty gave me eyes to see that the best in him has yet to peak. Division has always weakened the core, but when a king has his queen, there can be so much more.